The texture is so pleasant. It's so mushy and slippery and it goes all around your tongue. The Chinese believe in a concept called 吃补, where they eat nutritious food after a disagreeable health-related experience, like an illness, overexertion, or vaccination. I'm here at Restoran Sup Urat Keting in Bangi to do exactly that. They are famous for their beef tendon soup and rice combos. This will be perfect for our post-COVID vaccination meal. Yum! Sup Urat Keting restaurant is also known for their colek. Colek is a Kelantanese rojak made with deep fried items like crab stick, tofu, hot dogs, all chopped up and covered in a delicious Thai chili based sauce. I don't really subscribe to the 吃补 concept, so I believe this would be more my pace. Watch me devour these two nutritious meals after my vaccination. Hello, we are back, and here we have Urat Keting. Urat Keting, I believe, is tendon, is beef tendon. So it's Sup Urat Keting, beef tendon soup, and the other one is soup campur. The soup campur one is 13 ringgit, and the Sup Urat Keting one is 10 ringgit. Yes, can you see? This is the tendon of the beef. This one is pure tendon, so the one to this side, because I'm going to flip the video. The one here is tendon, and the one here has 3 kinds of goodies in it. Beef. Actually, I'm not sure if this is beef or buffalo, or it should be beef they call it, but sometimes, you know, in nasi campur stores, they pass off buffalo as beef. They call it kara beef, but it's not, it's buffalo. This one, I'm not so sure, but at this price, I would expect it to be beef. So there's tendon, urat keting, there's beef, and there's one other thing inside. Here, perut, usus or perut. The stomach, intestine, there's 4. And this is what we Chinese call niutu. Niutu is another stomach. You know how cows have 4 stomachs or something like that? I don't know which part of the stomach it is, but these are both stomachs. So there's 2 types of stomach. There's beef and there's tendon. And over here is something they are very famous for as well. It's called colek. So I asked the guy, how would you describe colek to me? You should have seen this earlier. And he said it is a Kelantanese salad. So it's deep fried stuff. You have crab stick, sausage, and this kind of kueh thing which everyone puts inside, mixed with timun, cucumbers, a bit of lettuce, some crispy things, keropok. He crumpled some keropok inside, that's for sure. And there's chili sauce loaded over. So I also tapao rice. Rice is very expensive here. Rice is 2 ringgit. But, oh, coriander, I love it. Let's see how this tastes like. I will try the urat keting first. So why am I eating this? We just had our second dose of AstraZeneca, COVID, and you know how Chinese, they always believe, right? When you put your body through a strenuous activity, for example, vaccination, you need to reinvigorate it. And the best and easiest way to do that is to feed it some nutritious food. The soup is thinner than I expected. There's tomatoes in it, coriander for sure, and some other herbs and veggies. It tastes like a Malay soup. And there's fried onions in it. Nice, but the soup is very thin. I'm quite surprised. I thought this would be like something like the soup kambing in Mamak's, So it's like really thick. This is not, but it tastes really nice. Oh, and this is the exact portions. You see that it's almost overflowing. When I walk here from the microwave, I had to be very careful. So I didn't take some of the portion out. This is the exact portion you get if you tapao. Let's try some beef. I'm quite sure this is beef. Very beefy. Nice. Some tendon. Tastes a bit of rice. The texture is so pleasant. It's so mushy and slippery and it goes all around your tongue. Now, let's taste this. Good. And this was some of you who don't like organ meat. There's no organy taste. It is very clean. Unlike some places where you can taste the organs, it's not. It's very clean and slick. The beef is nice too. It goes very well. It goes very well with the rice. The soup. Very nice. And there's bitter gourd inside as well. It's not bitter gourd. This is celery. Let us find the other stomach. I don't think it's very common, or maybe like that other stomach just slipped in. Okay, let's just try something with a spoonful with everything inside. I can't wait to try this. I can smell it already. Lots of celery inside. Very pleasant chewy thing. Let me try this again so I can have a better mental picture before I start rating it. They have different parts of the tendon. So some parts are more chewy, some parts are more gelatinous, some parts are tougher. Has a bit of bite to it. So here's my verdict. Sup Urat Keting, their flagship, what they are famous for. I'll give this 7 out of 10. Reason being, there's only one type of meat inside. There's not a lot of variety. And how do I put it? The Chinese has this thing called xia fan. This term called xia fan. What it means is it goes very well with rice. This kind of texture, it doesn't go very well with rice. There's no chewiness in it, so it doesn't cause you to eat more rice. I would go with this one. This one, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. This has so much variety inside. There's stomach, there's tendon, and most importantly, there's beef. This beef, very xia fan. As you chew, it releases more and more flavors. So you have tough parts, you have chewy parts, you have gelatinous parts. Pay the extra 3 ringgit for this. You will thank me. This goes so much better with rice. Okay, next, let's try the Colek. This has lots of chili sauce in it. I bet it's gonna be good. Let's get a bit of everything. This is like chuchok udang without the udang. Let's mix it with some rice. Yum. Go back for some tendon. Mixing them two together, that's the real winner. This dish is 12 ringgit. How much it cost depends on what you put into it. But as a price tag, it's 12 ringgit. I realize this sound is way too loud. My wife hates it when I do this. She hates me scraping the plate. She says it's so irritating, the noise. For this, I'll give it 8 out of 10. But you guys already know that, right? Because there's so much Thai chili sauce, there's so much heavily flavored sauces, it's impossible to taste bad. It's deep fried food, salty deep fried food with sweet sauce on top. When I describe that to you, right, you can build a mental picture and you can imagine how good they taste, especially when hot. Really good. And it goes so well with this because this is not that heavily flavored. There's a lot of spice backgrounds, but it's not very punch you in the face. So this is punch you in the face. Combined together, the flavors gel so well. Overall, I give this an 8 out of 10. Go try it if you're in the area. If you're not, I wouldn't make a special trip. Reason being, it's quite far away. We only went there because my wife had a second shot in Bangi and I was searching for what's good in Bangi and I came across this place. Overall, if you're in the area, do check it out. That's it. Thank you guys for watching and remember to like and subscribe to this video. Peace.